I had Charleston White on my show recently, and he said something that I personally didn't agree with, but I'm going to ask you what you think of it. He said that gangs cause more damage to blacks than slavery.
Ah.
As someone who was gang related at one point in your life, what do you think of that?
I see where he's going with it. It didn't help. Let's say it didn't help. But the only where I'm saying no is because some kids, I've always had my father in my life. So some kids, it was a place the kids ran to that didn't have fathers and didn't have mentors in their life. And they correlated and made this code. I mean, the real game, like, it's a code to it. Certain things you can't do, certain things you can't say, certain places you can't be. So that's like saying the mafia fucked up Italians.
Which it did. I mean,
see, I'm not
fucked
Italian,
up.
I don't know, but I know that there's a lot of infrastructure there. And matter of fact, the way how we drink whiskey is on some mafia shit now. From the Kennedys have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how the Kennedys became rich, is with that seal.
Yeah. Well, but from bootlegging liquor when liquor was legal.
Well, not bootlegging, that seal on the thing is their seal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah. The reason why whiskey has a seal on it, when you pop, all whiskey has a seal. That's the Kennedys.
Okay.
That's how rich they are. So is that mafia? Did that fuck up the family? So I hear what he's saying. Slavery, there was no positive thing to slavery. There's nothing. Right, even right now, I passed a cotton field, and I was like, have you ever picked the cotton before? I guess not, Vlad. Have you
Pimp cotton?
picked the cotton?
Oh, have I ever picked cotton? No, I've never picked cotton.
I mean, just
I've actually held cotton in my hands and taken the seeds out. Yeah.
Right. You see how light that is?
Yeah.
Do you know these motherfuckers used to weigh cotton and say, hey, you're under pounds? Do you know how heavy of cotton you have to pick before you can get up to a pound?
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke. It's a lie. That's what slavery is. Sucking dick for cabbage. Because that cotton, that pound of cotton is not a pound of cotton. You know how much that is?
Yeah, it's a whole huge, giant bag.
It's fucking huge, and they would weigh it. So, I kind of hear what he's saying, but Black America is not ready to go after. Like, I think we should start with a lawsuit, Black America, against the government, and be like, yo, first of all, let's get this shit straight. First of all, you owe us an apology.
Mm-hmm.
Cotton was not, and we should be paid for all the cotton that was picked. Motherfucker, we should get a percentage of every piece of cotton sold in America right now. Right now.
I like it.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
And we should be tax exempt. So a lot of shit we got to go through, but Black people want to hear they want to, I got a friend named Jay Reed, his old slave, scary ass. Well, what about the Republicans and Ain't no fucking Republicans and Democrats. It's just motherfuckers stealing. They can't be Republicans and Democrats if they both had slaves. If you both own slaves, y'all own the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You just trying to outsmart each one for the money. So ain't no Republicans and Democrats. It's the same motherfuckers. So I think Black America should sue the Constitution. That shit should be burnt and rewritten all the fuck over again. Because it's old. Your iPhone gets an update every 30 days.
Right. I mean, if you look at, the various currency in America, most of the people own slaves in those pictures. I just looked it up. Ben Franklin owned slaves.
Yeah.
George Washington owned slaves. Thomas Jefferson owned slaves.
Owning slaves was like having a gold chain back then. Well, yeah, how many slaves you got? How many gold chains you got? Some slave owners, they were nice to the slaves. They weren't they weren't mean. They had, did you know they had Black slave owners that were meaner?
Yeah, I mean, Dave Chappelle talked about
it.
In the stand-up. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know about it. That's why I said the special was so masterful, because a lot of people don't know about that. So that's why when the racism thing is like, okay, it's only one way to get rid of this racism. And that's just to get rid of the whole bullshit. America needs to apologize to Black America for making us pick paperweight, not even paperweight, feather weighted, and then trying to weigh a feather, and then chastising the Black people that didn't weigh enough feather. Cotton is light as a feather. You know how many hours you have to be out there picking cotton to get a pound? And it's a fucking lie, because like, motherfucker, this ain't a pound. This is what the fuck? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I don't vote. Fuck that. If you don't vote, let's vote to change all this bullshit. And we do have some Black people on the currency, though, believe it or not.
Who?
Carver. Washington Carver. He's on a dollar.
Well, which dollar are you talking about?
Silver dollar. Look it up. 1942.
The silver dollar.
Yeah.
Okay, but not paper money.
It's a silver dollar. It's worth more than paper.
Okay, fair enough.
George Washington Carver, come on. Look it up.
Hold on. Is this true? Let me look this up.
Yes.
Yeah, $50.
Silver dollar, we call it.
50 cents.
Yeah. That's what.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's actual currency. You can go in the store and you can pay for stuff with that.
It's actually worth a lot of money. I mean, because the circulation was in 42 to 46, I believe.
Okay. There you go.